Alrighty, guys. Oh. Sheriff, you big old bastard. These guys have got access to all kinds of stuff. They've got, well, this second growth, third growth, fourth growth, whatever you want to call this stuff, because they were in this quite a while ago, end of August, 1st of September, chewed it off, and then it just, well, obviously keeps growing. There's more of this exact same stuff farther over, like over there along those trees, and even 10 times more of this same product out that way. There's 160, 170 acres of this alfalfa. They also have access to oat stubble that had a lot of oats that shelled out. And beginning part of next week, just go over top that hill. There's a little 20-acre field that we cut and baled, and we're going to give them access to that stuff for a week or so. But calves are looking good. I just brought them a big mineral tub, and they're going crazy on it. And a salt block. They haven't been really without salt. They've only been without salt for a week. Hey, you. So, where's Miss 8? Huh? Where's Miss 8? Look at the size of that sumbitch. Who are you? Nope, you're not the replacement. There's two calves out here that are slated to be replacement bulls. Yeah, I know. Not a bad heifer right there. The one bull calf is a little black brockle, and the other one is a solid black. Well, there's Orange 8's calf. He's a chunky little bugger. Nice big heifer there. I don't know where these calves are at that I'm looking for. Must be on the far side. Or they're laying in the tree line somewhere. Big heifer there. Oh, there's a bull. There's the bull. This white-faced guy right here. Potential replacement bull. That's a max calf right there. He's actually really grown up. So there's one replacement bull calf off of Max and one replacement bull calf off of Sheriff. Because Sheriff is getting up in age, and we like that bloodline, that Sheriff line. They're really long bodied. Is that him there? No. I don't know where that calf is. I'm gonna have to walk around and find him, and then I can bring you back if I find him, guys. Alrighty, so this guy right here is Max, and his son is that white-faced colored guy. He's right. Keeps walking away from me. It's that one right there. And Max, or Sheriff's son, hasn't come up yet. He's still in the trees over there. So we'll head over that way and take a look at him. At least, I think that's him. I sure as fuck hope it's him, because otherwise I got a calf missing. But from a distance, it sure looks like him. There's a bunch of them that haven't come up yet. That's not him. But it's still a good calf. Okay, I gotta find this other calf. I'll talk to you guys after. Whew, that was close. I was out in the field looking at those other calves that are out there, and these guys all of a sudden started booking it for the gate right here, and it's just a single wire electric. So I just jumped in the truck and I booked it over here, get this closed, because I had it left open. Don't need you guys getting out. So I'll have to show you that sheriff calf at another date when we bring him home. Anywho, I got to get my ass home and get back to doing some corral cleaning. So I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, this ain't exactly ideal, is it? Cocksucker. So, I guess it could be worse. I should be able to press that plate straight again. Downside is my screw bolt that goes inside the pin came out, and I didn't notice it, and then everything shifted. Some bitch. Nothing to do but take it apart and fix. Later. Alrighty guys, well, the bolt didn't back out and come off. It actually broke out. There's part of it. I just took it out from the inside of the pin. My plate, it's not ideal because this hole is now stretched a little bit and there's a slight crack right there. I'll have to get a new one made or make it myself. Either. I really don't give a fuck. As long as it's the exact size that it's supposed to be and the holes are in the exact right spot. This hole is a little stretched. This one is definitely stretched. This one here is okay. And it actually goes on like that right there. So for the self-leveling loader, that's part of this guy here. And then this, and the pivot point is the bottom one right there. And that's on your tilt. That plate is good. So, yeah, fun, right? This fucking loader. If that goddamn loader wouldn't cost 30 grand, I'd just replace it. But she's a $30,000 loader to buy a new one, and I'm not doing that. So I guess we'll be fixing again on this cocksucker. One of my pins over here, this one, I'll have to straighten that out a little bit. It's not the end of the world on that. So I guess I don't got that goddamn bolt. If I had one of those bolts, I would put it all together, assemble it, and be back to work here like now. But I don't got any of those goddamn bolts that go inside those pins, loader pins. Some bitch. Somewhere. It's beer 30 somewhere, I'm thinking. By the way, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, I want to let y'all go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, guys. Well, jumped in the little bobby cat here. Got that all pushed up. This is all cleaned up. And got that low spot pushed into a pile. So now, tomorrow I can start loading the manure spreader with this thing. Actually, I guess Monday. Unless I can get the parts for that. The pin for that big blue loader. Because he would load a lot faster than the Bobcat. Anyway, got more than enough for this one. Give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Been fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. You big fat horse's ass. Miss 6. She's right there. That's her there. They're not looking too bad. Would have liked to have seen more weight on these guys, on these calves, but the pasture's obviously chewed down at this end. You walk, you go out into the bush 3/4 of a mile, and then for the rest of that last quarter mile out into the bush, there's lots of grass out there. They just don't want to walk out there to get it. They got mineral and salt here now too. Yeah, I got all 3 4-legged critters with me. 2, 3. Better yet, 1, 2, and 3. But that little goofy thing, you got to keep her tied because she's dumber than a bag of hammers around these cows. I'm looking for 23, but I'm not seeing her. Oh, there she is. Right over there. I see 6 is here, but I'm not seeing Betty. Hey, Miss 6. You feel like scratches today? Or are you gonna walk away? You feel like scratches? Huh? She likes head scratches. She doesn't like tail scratches. Anywho, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. There's more coming up. We'll catch y'all later. Well, there's something you don't see every day. The dogs just started freaking out. And there he goes. Got ourselves a mink. Or is that a weasel with a black tail? I think it's a mink. He's still brown. He's not white. Running on the top of the rails. I'll get out of the tractor and see if I can get a little bit better picture of him, but yeah. Mocha's like not gonna let this guy get away. So we got to get these corrals cleaned up, that's for darn sure. So we're gonna start here today on this pile. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, Moki's not gonna let her out of his sight. Hey, you little shit. How's it going? My little mouse catchers. Alright, let's go get a skid steer. Back in a bit. Alrighty, guys. Got the one pile all cleaned up. It's in the machine here. And we're not going all the way out to that field 2 miles away. I'm actually just going right out here into the pasture. And this front part of the pasture is chewed down really bad. They come up here for water and they just keep chewing it down, chewing it down. There is no water on the north end of the pasture, of our bushland. So it's a mile north, basically a mile, minus a couple hundred yards. But anyways, yeah, so this stuff here gets chewed hardcore, and I figure, well, just to speed the cleaning process up, we're just gonna dump literally right here up front and cover a bunch of this ground up front here. Fucking gopher. There's still a gopher out now. The odd gopher is still out. Where is he? Where is he? There he is, right there. I know it's kind of cloudy, but that's not a rock. That's a gopher. Anyways, when you get over here and you can see the spread pattern, I'm putting it on a lot thicker than I would if I was out in the field, in the hay field. Here the cows can trample it down, pound it into the ground. And this stuff right now that I'm hauling is pretty powdery on top of it, so the wind is blowing it. But that gives you an idea of how wide the spread pattern is. She's like 25 to 30 feet. So, anywho, let's continue on. Alrighty, guys, well, we're about excuse me, we're about half done. Well, I shouldn't say that. If you go by where the pile started, which was right here, just this side of that gray calf, that silver, I guess they call them nowadays, to where we are, it would say we're half done. But over here, the pile is wider. There's more manure from here to the end than there was in this section. I think we did 7 or 8 loads out there so far. We didn't cover much ground because we're putting it on so heavy. I just stopped, had a bite to eat, some lunch with CP, and her girlfriend showed up for a coffee. So I had to get the hell out of there. The chickens were cackling too much. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to get this loaded, and we'll bring you back a little later. Just to give you guys an idea, you can see all of this. Well, that's the spread pattern of how this machine is working now. And if you went back in our videos, you'd see it never, ever did anything like this. So that was where I was going north and south on the one end. Now I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to go east and west down this way. And turn that on, idle that down, PTO on, idle up, open tailgate or slurry door, speed down, number 2, and wait for the hydraulic wall to start building up pressure and pushing the whole load, and away we go. I'm finding as I load with the manure with the Bobcat, I tend not to dig holes as bad. I can see better and I can control how deep the bucket is digging better with the Bobcat than I could with the tractor. Anywho, I'll bring you guys back a little later once we get a little more hauled out. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, well, we got that stuff all hauled out. How many loads in total? I don't know. 13, 14-ish. This pile right here is like 15 years old. It's literally like friggin' powder, black friggin' dirt. On top it's dry, but you dig down there a little bit and it's wet. So we're gonna take some of this out. I don't want to put this in the field because there's fucking rocks in it. Out there, I can go out and grab the rocks in our free time. So we're gonna grab some of this powder and get rid of it. I really want to get over top of that little hill that we're climbing. The grass doesn't grow too good on it, and this stuff should really work well in that area. So pitter patter, let's get at her. Alrighty guys, some of you might ask, well, BP, why do you got such a friggin' big pile of black aged manure that's 15 to 18 years old? Well, it's quite simple, guys. Back in the day, old BP never had enough money to pay to hire somebody to come in and clean his corrals, and we never had a shit spreader. So all I did to get the corral cleaned, we just stockpiled it year after year after year. And some of this stuff I've sold over the years. Some of it we gave away. People wanted it for their gardens and so on and so forth. But like, this is good dirt, let me tell you. I know it sure makes gardens and grass grow. So, but yeah, that's why it's here. And believe me, this pile is friggin', I'm not even at the bottom. I'll bet you there's at least 12 inches underneath of where the bobcat is sitting right now. Because this is quite the low spot right here where we're sitting. But I'm going to try shaving some of this hill down this year, get a few more loads out. Over the years, last couple of years, we've hauled a few loads out. And it's been okay, but slowly but surely I'll get more of it hauled out. Anywho, enough of my jibber jabber. Sorry I'm not showing much of the loading operation, but that's just the way she goes. Talk to you guys later.